got more money back here now, ready for another run. One-handed catch by Allen, pressured, and on cue, brought down by Aaron Donald.
This time Ryan Bates is going to take a shot one-on-one with Donald, and there's almost no way. Watch the way he uses the block against Ryan Bates. He leans in. You've got to try and attack him, and yet when you lean too far forward, he's going to pull you right by.
Near the 5-yard line.
See him all lined up on the left. He's going to heave it to the left if he could buy some time.
In trouble. No. Mariota trying to step away. In trouble. The ball is out. Mariota is down. The Rams recover and the game is over. And the Los Angeles Rams survive quite the scare. Jordan Fuller, David Long, Kobe Durant, and Troy Hill. Murray wanted to swing it. Pressure coming, and Donald! Is he going to get the sack? It's an intentional grounding flag.
That's not easy. There's Aaron Donald, big 99 right there with the bull rush. And then watch him chase this thing down. He said, hey, I'm not going to be on tape like those Raiders defensive tackles running around. He barely nipped at his heels, too. They've kind of tipped the scale in favor of running the football.
2nd and 8 at the 30. Draw play. Benjamin spins off his blocker, and down he goes in the arms of Aaron Donald. That's a loss of 1. Back to the 31-yard line.
Watch him. Right in the middle of your screen. Plays the inside gap. Boom. Feels the spin move and gets right back outside. Look at that recovery speed.
Kittle in motion and a toss, and this one loses yardage too. Aaron Donald made that play of this game plan, and you see the quickness of him coming off the ball. You got two guys who are working to him, and he gets right underneath it. And Pro Bowler last year, he went out playing great football. Here is Kittle, and Kittle is knocked down by Grant Haley. A gain of 4 to bring up 3rd down and long. A lot of significance, even though it's early in the year. Here's Wilson on the right side. Donald makes the play. Loss of 1.
Getting in and out of checks. Kills, check with knees.
3rd down, pressure. Donald got him. Ball is loose. And it's picked up by Dallas, but Aaron Donald gets home.
Penalties decline. 4th down.
So not only did Donald get held, he still got the strip sack. Yikes.
Yeah, that's tough duty. You got the rookie left tackle. He's played really well. He's had a great start, filling in for Tyron Smith, who went down early in training camp. But listen, Aaron Donald has done this. Rookies, 10-year vets, Pro Bowlers, doesn't matter.
Here's rush pressure, and down he goes. Aaron Donald again, and he is making his mark in this first half.
Coaching is just finding a matchup that you like. Right now, they really like Aaron Donald working there on the left side against Tyler Smith. At some point, Dallas is going to have to make an adjustment. They're going to have a tight end edge, a back help. That's tough sledding there for the young left tackle.
Wow. Here's McCaffrey on 1st down, going nowhere. Aaron Donald, the reason why, and it's 2nd down.
A guy like that, he should be touching the ball almost every snap.
Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage by Aaron Donald.
And that's been a trend for these guys, even when Baker was in there.
McCaffrey, and nothing there. Aaron Donald says no thanks. Let's check in with the health of Higbee with Tom Rinaldi. McCaffrey, not much there. Rams played it well.
2nd and 4. Rookie, say hello to Aaron Donald, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Get something quickly. Throw a smoke route. Just throw it to him right away.
Here they come. Oh, and they take him down on 4th down.
Aaron Donald, 99, takes Smith right back, and Brady doesn't have time.
They have a single play today that's gone 20 yards. They could use one now. Well, it's batted down, and it's Donald. Well, he ended the last series with a sack, and he ends this one.
He's a player in the game for a long time. Wow. I mean, he's up there. Truly, it's him Lawrence Taylor and maybe Reggie White in their own class.
Do a little zone read here. Here we go.
2nd down and 5. Hill hands it off. And Kamara will lose yardage. Here's Aaron Donald. Johnson in the backfield. The toss. This is David Johnson. And Aaron Donald wraps him up back at the 25-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play.